Let's jump into this press conference. So there's two immediate things that kind of stick out. Basically, this guy's bloviating the whole time. Then they bring the mom on to cry and talk about how she's a victim. But the way they opened up the press conference, I thought was pretty interesting. I guess Austin Metcalf's dad showed up at the press conference, which I believe I would be doing as well if it were my son that had lost his life. And this is what the preacher says. It was disrespectful for the father to show up. Oh, I have to share it. Let me share it.
What?
Yeah. Things are only going to get worse. This is just so out of touch. Listen to this.
The father being at this press conference. These are my words. Don't quote anybody. Is a disrespect to the dignity of his son.
So he's saying that the father of the son that their kid took his life.
Right.
He's saying, "Oh, well, you're disrespecting your son by being here."
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the guy you're defending right now disrespected his son by killing him, but
yeah, right.
Here we are.
Yeah, I know the audio's low. It's only coming out of one ear. He knocked over the mic at one point, and then his audio got really quiet.
Oh.
Respected the loss of life. No matter our opinion of it, we have kept our opinion close. We have not attacked. We have not shared.
So he calls him disrespectful. Maybe this audio is better.
Is that the same dude that shook a baby?
Yes, it is. It is the same dude that was not just shook, but arrested and charged.
Yeah. Oh,
and all I'm going to say.
Yeah, this is better audio.
Yeah, it's better.
So it don't be asked later. Is that was disrespectful and just shows you all the character who is not invited. He knows that it's inappropriate to be near.
Yo, you killed his son. You're lucky that's all he did.
For real.
You're incredibly lucky that's all he did. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me?
This family. But he did it. And so I say to people, actions speak louder than words. Okay? What he has
killing somebody is an action.
Yeah, right. I think your client had some actions that maybe would have put that dad in a position where he might want to be there. Yeah. I mean, just possibly.
Is the political operatives that want to make.
Oh yeah, he's also mad that people are making YouTube videos about it.
Make this thing a political thing of hate, yet bigotry, and yet racism.
And then he just says all the words, right?
Well, it's just like, let's be for real. This is a racism situation where black people are celebrating that a white kid was killed.
Right.
This is what BLM did. Is it just manufactured more racism? It just caused a level of the black community, a certain degree of the black community, to want to see white people murdered and to celebrate when white people are murdered. This is where we're at.
Right. I 100% agree with you. And I think this, during the press conference, here's how he ends it, is by basically telling, I'm going to have to find. So he whines about Sarah Fields, former employee of mine, reporting on his domestic cases. So he's mad about that. And then he does this.
Try to prevent us from standing up for our baby, our boy.
By the way, he's making it about race too.
Oh, of course.
He should be afforded the same rights that Kyle Rittenhouse had.
Why are they always comparing this situation to Kyle Rittenhouse, who literally was defending himself for his life, and he killed a pedophile? So it's like,
Yeah,
Wow.
he goes on to say that Kyle used an AK-47 and took out 3 people by while their backs were turned. Like he completely makes this next part up.
Daniel Penna,
Daniel Penny, you mean?
all of the people.
So he's saying white
who have
people is what he's
claimed
saying.
Whatever their defense was, he should be afforded the same right.
I mean, yeah.
Nobody in the public media has
If he were in that
no
situation and that's what happened,
Yeah.
if Kyle Rittenhouse was a black kid, we would have still supported him just the
Yes,
same.
100%.
the video of Kyle Rittenhouse with an AK-47 shooting 3 people in the back.
That literally didn't happen.
Wow.
That literally just never happened. First of all, it wasn't AK. Second of all, there were nobody's backs were turned. Like he literally just made that up. He's gonna get sued for that.
He should. I hope he does.
And he raised
Yeah. And now listen to this. Here's where he goes. It's not about the money, but give us money. Check this out.
more than $2 million publicly, and nobody said anything.
Really? I'm pretty sure GoFundMe took it down.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there were massive protests about Kyle and his defense fund. I was covering it at the time. I'm only being facetious. There absolutely was.
So since they tried to come for us, I call for the community's
Here we go.
overwhelming support for this fund.
There you go. So he says, I'm calling for people to give more money
Wow.
to this family.
Wow.
The disinformation that was put out was literally deliberate to prevent you from helping this family.
No, it wasn't.
And I want you to give overwhelming support to show them the community united can never
Trying to think of that line. Yeah.
divide it.
There you go. Yeah. He's like, how does this end? How does this end? How does this end? I mean, this is, insane. He's literally he's calling on people to give more money.
Come on, this family needs another $800,000 home, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what he's doing. Everybody knows it. Everybody can see it. I don't see this fund like getting much beyond where it is, to be honest with you. I mean, it's at $500,000 right now, 458,000. I think people have already kind of moved on a little bit. But like people are still putting money in. Good luck, Carmelo. I'm sad that you were bullied into this predicament.
Wow.
Like what? I mean, there's literally no evidence of that. There's not even neither side's even said that. But the left, or as you point out earlier, seemingly the people that are quietly cheering for this,
Yep.
they just inserted this reality that, oh, you were bullied. You were bullied. Now, I don't want to look, this mom is emotional or whatever, but I will tell you this. She was sent there with a mission. There's a reason the dad didn't speak.
Yep.
Because it was about money. And her entire speech is about, we didn't get the money yet.
Wow.
Everybody knows it takes 2 to 3 days to get this money, and we didn't get the money yet. So why are people mad at me? We didn't get the money yet. She literally says that in a prepared statement.
Wow. So it's okay, they're renting this $800,000 house. They didn't they're not paying for this house in cash. They already know, okay, this money's coming here in a couple days. Let's go ahead and make our first payment on it with whatever they already had.
It's possible. I still haven't seen a clear timeline of when they moved into this house. It appears that the statements from the neighbors seem to indicate that it was somewhat recently. These pictures of them with the cars, I think I have discovered perhaps, I think, I'm going to talk about this in a video later.
Okay.
It's entirely possible. I mean, this guy is a finance manager at a car dealership.
Right.
When you work at a car dealership, you can take new cars home. You get a car. When I sold cars, you got a car. as every month, or you could take like $1,000 or something like that, or you could take a new car. I forget what they called it, but when I sold cars, I could get a company car, and it would be a brand new car, and you could put.
Oh.
So it's possible that was the case, but they send the mom out here to basically say, well, we haven't gotten the money yet.
We wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband.
What do you mean? You're rich.
I know.
I mean, she's a stay-at-home mom. He apparently is very good at his job at the Chevrolet dealership where he's a finance director or manager.
Right.
What are you talking about? It seems like you're doing just fine.
Yeah.
This entire thing is like, we're victims. Please look down upon us. We are victims.
And works hard every single day to provide for us.
She doesn't even work. She's a stay-at-home mom.
Right.
That's pretty good.
That's a luxury right now. This day and age, like, you're doing well if you can have a stay-at-home wife.
Yeah.
To make sure we're the best financial, to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom.
All she's doing is talking about the
I
money,
made
by the
it my
way.
life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack.
Oh, under
Whatever
attack.
you think what happened between Carmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family.
All this is about, by the way, her entire speech, I'm not going to play the whole thing for this segment, but like her entire speech is like, well, we didn't get the money yet. It is horribly embarrassing. The fact that they went after Austin Metcalf's dad for being there is, and then saying like it's disrespecting his dead son is really pathetic.